Hello and good morning, everyone. I'm a little bit late, but you know what? Sometimes that's the way that life works. I hope that you all have had a wonderful and a good weekend, and I'm glad to see you guys here on the Strife stream. Excuse me while I continue to eat my breakfast. 2 wildly thick slices of toast. I knew that it was, it feels very humid in the office. And I have this little thermometer on my desk. But what it mostly does is keep track of the humidity. And it's got this little unhappy smiley face on it that just says wet. I'd show it to the camera, but you wouldn't be able to see it. It's just very I just glance over and I just see this just smiley face. Wet. Hello, Eli. How are you doing? Hello, Eric. What's up, William? Cheers from Brazil. Well, hello, Eric. Greetings and welcome to the stream. I didn't know that I had anyone who watches from who lives in Brazil. That's great. It's fascinating. Also, Canon viewer. Hello, greetings. Evening, Will. Oh, is it evening where you are? Still, it's not even noon yet for me. Man. Okay, so we're getting back into Oblivion. You know, just waiting for the game to launch is all. It's a fine game. Take your time. Take your time. It's not like I wanted to launch the program anyway. There we go. I knew you could start. Near enough 5:30 here. Man, you're like, you're 6 hours in advance of me. That, I believe, would put you in the United Kingdom, most likely. Right. I hit continue. That's not what I should have done. Here we go. This is the game that this is the file I wanted to load. All right, let me rotate my camera and switch over to the... Hey, that's looking good. Been watching you since Buckaroo, the game in Fallout New Vegas. Man. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, I just slept. What time is it? It's 8:44 in the evening, which means that it's nighttime. It's nighttime in the game. So I don't have to worry about the sun, but I do...
Talking about the prophet. After the attack on the chapel, people are inclined to believe almost... The Fighters Guild is recruiting again. Not a bad way to make some money. If you don't...
I want to get my my vampirism sorted out, and I'm God, vampirism was just so riddled with bugs, and I don't know what they have or have not done to address that. I decided to play as a vampire for a while to get a feel for it.
Everything all right? You look a bit ill.
You look a bit tasty. Okay, so first things first, we'll head to Castle Skingrad. Hello, Michelle. Welcome to the stream. Cheers. Still nighttime out. That's pretty luck on my part, I think. Back in the day, I'd only ever play assassin build or mage. I think that's legit. I think it makes sense to basically stick to those builds. I mean, there's a reason why, basically ending the fight before it even starts. Oh, man. Don't tell me I gotta wait until dawn.
Tidings, citizen.
Hello. How's Lurs? How Lurs? She's not present. All right. Guess we gotta wait for her. Five, 7 hours? We'll see if she shows up at about 8 a.m. There she is. Greetings, madam.
To you. I'm Hal Lears, Count Skingrad's steward. The Count does not accept unsolicited visitors, I'm afraid. I apologize for the inconvenience.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Okay. We will roll the save back then. We have to go to the Arcane University, it would appear. Quests. Burning Trail, the Collector, two sides of the coin. You know, it occurs to me now that I don't appear to... Where the hell am I? The town looks so different in the new version. Okay, so let's just check the let's check the Mages Guild Hall, see if they have anything to say about vampirism. Because I could fix my vampirism the easy way, which is Deep Scorn Hollow, but I could also try and do this the old-fashioned way.
What is it now?
Hi.
Hello there. Is there something with which I can assist you? Perhaps you're curious about joining the Mages Guild.
No mention of vampirism.
Yeah.
You too.
I'm Felon Relis of the Mages Guild. I handle alchemy training for the Anvil chapter.
Nothing.
Farewell.
I greet you. Thorin, journeyman of the Mages Guild.
Nothing.
Bye.
This is wild.
Hello there.
She didn't
Farewell.
sell anything. Thought I'd pick up a spell while I was here, but guess there's no point in that.
Mark Gullet, Mages Guild Evoker, Advanced Instructor in the Arts of Destruction.
I guess
Good
they're just
day.
not selling anything at this point, so too late in the day. Hey yo, finally get to catch a live. Been watching your stuff since I first got Fallout 3 New Vegas 10 years ago, and wow, has time flown by. Time does not stop. Time can be quite cruel in that regard. It ever marches forward. Alright, let's try going to the Arcane University. Bizarre. Oh my, what a name. What a name. Okay, so Raminus Bolus is missing. So all that we can do is wait for, like, I guess 5 hours. It's good to see friendly faces showing up. Mr. Polis? Continue. There he is.
Welcome to the Arcane University.
Do you know anything about a cure for vampirism?
I'm pleased that you would ask. There is a way, though it's not known to me. Count Isildur of Skingrad has done the most recent research on a cure, I believe. He's what you might call a vested interest in the subject. I suggest you travel there and seek an audience with him. Given your condition, I believe he may assist you. I suggest you petition to see Count Hasseldor in Skingrad. He will be interested in your condition.
I like how you can ask him twice.
Farewell.
Just like for no apparent reason other than, like, I guess good measure. Okay, so I can't really walk outside at this hour. Lest I mean, we can give it a shot. Maybe I could find somebody to feed on.
Are you not feeling well?
I'm burning. I'm in desperate need of some, I need sunscreen. SPF 50,000, please. I'm getting turned into a well-done steak. The game is certainly stuttering a whole lot right now. Hang on a minute. Let me... I'm gonna knock the graphical effects down. Okay, you know what? Discard. F5. My God, the stutter has suddenly gotten so extreme. Main menu. There we go. And we'll adjust the settings from the main menu. Options. We'll leave them on medium just because I'm streaming. We'll see whether or not that actually helps me. Need some SPF rated for Adric holes in the cosmos. Oh, hey, fantastic. That has done nothing to solve my CPU spikes. Because, of course, that's the way that this is going to work. Are you going to edit this and turn it into a guide? This would be a... That would be so meta. Probably not. My streams are just that. They're streams in and of themselves on their own. My God, my CPU is crying right now. Right, okay. So we'll hop over here. What are your PC specs? Pretty beefy, but not like super top of the line, at least not by this year. So, are you streaming on multiple platforms? Yes, yes. How many hours in are you? Jeez, that's a good question. You know what? If I go to the load, game duration 32 hours. So I've got 32 hours in, which is pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. Hey, look, my frame rates, they look good now. Woo, yay! The Cure guide was your first guide, right? No, no. How to become a vampire was my first guide. The Cure guide came later. I did not mean to go into my house. That was not my purpose there. Are there any sleeping beggars? I've been harvesting the... I've been sucking the guy who sleeps in this house dry every single day. Alright, cool. So, we're just gonna sit here then. Hit continue. If you're really curious about my system specs, I can bring them. I can pull them up for you, but... Don't you want to go to sleep? I have a cat. Hello, Ratchet. Nope. Nope. Come on. Here. He wants his kibble. I'm not sure if I'm Ryzen 5 55 or RTX 2060 is going to run the remaster. Good question. I don't actually know off the top of my head. Oh my word, Basilisk, what are you doing in chat? Aren't you supposed to be at work? Just came over from Twitch chat. Seems like this is the place to be. Glad to see Bethesda content here. I remember originally watching the Fallout 3 playthrough years ago. Man. Twitch is usually the place to be. But it's a little bit more quiet than normal these days. Okay. It's the dead of night. We're just going to pop into somebody's house, say hello, enjoy a bit of a sucky suck. Cool. Ratchet stops eating food, and I reach down to take the kibble up, and I see Harker just sneaking nearby. Right, okay, so that's done. Let's go to Castle Skingrad. $80 to 120 FPS on medium, 1440p with shadows at low. Frames get on and FSR balanced. Man. I hope there will be a new Elder Scrolls where you can create your own flock of vampires. Wouldn't that be something else? Wouldn't that be something else? You know what? Let me modify the camera position. I wanna get you guys closer. Hello? No, you're not coming up here. I know that you want to be up here, but no. Okay. So, like it or not, I gotta use the wait command again. 5. Use 3 hours. Vampirism, eh? Strife, did you finally let Tev turn you? No. Hello, Nipty.
Hello!
What's new with you?
They say syndicates of wizards have led a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of the Altmer.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous place.
See you.
Bye.
Howard?
Greetings. Do you have business at Castle Skingrad?
I need to see the Count.
I'm afraid the Count does not see anyone without an approved appointment. Do you have an appointment?
This is about a cure.
I see. Please, wait here one moment. I shall speak with the Count.
You?
Take care.
Just, hang out for a bit. You know. Maybe take a couple of leaps off of the landing, because I want to practice my restoration and my acrobatics at the same time. Whoop. And I am now officially out of magicka to cast my spell.
Oh, hello.
Seems to be more CPU bound for myself, but it's a little wonky. So, you know what? You've actually got me curious here. Because I'm CPU bound as well. I'm running at about 80 to 90% CPU usage. But I'm all of the CPU, I'm taxing the CPU also specifically by streaming. I do my encoding through my CPU. So, what is this? There we go. Open this up. Run. What do I have installed on this thing? I have 128 gigs of RAM. I am running an AMD Ryzen 9 5950X 16 core processor. And what was the GPU? God, it's been so long since I built this thing. I don't remember. An RTX 4070. So yeah, there you go. Those are the system specs if you're interested. Find Strife and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
I hear they're always looking for recruits.
So the fact that I'm CPU bound whenever I have such a beefy processor in this machine is like, it's saying something.
Oh. What is it now? Something is just a bit off.
Just a 4070, not a Super, not a Ti. I wasn't about to spend that much money. That and the fact that NVIDIA GPUs seem to be less about... NVIDIA GPUs seem to be less geared towards gaming these days and more geared towards like the Bitcoin stuff. So, and well, not Bitcoin, AI mostly. So, which isn't the same thing.
Hail. Please wait in the hall. The Count will be with you shortly.
Oh my word. He's actually going to come out and say hi to me.
How do you do?
Glarther is acting even stranger than usual, don't you think?
See you.
Bye.
Anything? Mr. Count, sir? Ah, there he is. Let me bathe us in the light of a torch.
I understand you're looking for a cure for vampirism. This is fortunate, as I also seek the cure.
Why would you want the cure?
I wish to tell you a story, so that you might understand why I would trust you with my secrets. Would you hear it?
Go on.
More than 50 years ago, my wife Rona and I were both turned into vampires. While I came to embrace the changes in myself, she did not. She hated what she had become, and refused to feed to keep herself healthy. She eventually slipped into a coma, from which she is not awoken. My trusted servants have cared for her all this time, but I wish for her to at last find peace. The cure is for her. I have researched what I can, but acquiring the cure is beyond my grasp. I cannot risk drawing too much attention to myself. So I would ask that you take up the search on my behalf. If you are successful, I will reward you in whatever small way I can. Will you aid me?
Well, I'm here for you.
What little I have discovered points to the witches of Glenmoral. In the past, they have been capable of creating a cure. I have searched for these witches throughout Cyrodiil, but no coven still exists within its borders. There may be one left. I have unconfirmed reports of a woman seen near the Corbolo River who fits the description of these witches. Seek her out and learn whether she can help. She lives somewhere along the river, east of the Imperial City and south of Cheydinhall. If you are successful in finding a cure, report to my steward. You have my thanks.
Okay, then.
I've told you what I require from you. There is no more to say now. Speak with Howlers when you have found this woman. Excuse me.
He grumpy. He real grumpy. Have you crashed much? I have had my fair share of crashes already. The most notable crash that I kept getting repeatedly is if you have if you have two ingredients, one of them stolen, one not stolen, whenever you're doing alchemy, that will crash the game. If you put either the non-stolen or the stolen item into your into the UI, and you hit create, and then you hit create again to make a second potion, when it tries to switch from a stolen to a non-stolen item inside of the alchemy UI, that'll crash the game. I don't know if they've patched it yet, because I'm just avoiding doing that now, but okay, so let's spend a little bit of coin. Let's grab a grand soul gem. I need to have one in my inventory for this. Couple bugs that I fixed by reloading, but 0 crashes as of yet. Man, I've had my fair share of them.
Have mercy.
Anytime.
Just one coin.
Okay, where is the Mages Guild? It's not over here. I should have stayed on the opposite side.
Look at the muscles on you.
Yeah, it's my strength stat. Probably had 15 crashes in 10 hours. It's just about as stable as it was whenever it first came out. The original, anyway. Do you want kibble, Ratchet? The look on your face says that you just want lap time. He does not want food. Chat, do you want to see my cat? He's giving me a look right now. He's giving me doe eyes. Let me reposition the camera. Come on. There you go. No, why did you sit down so fast? I wanted to pick you up and show you the camera. They can't see you like this. All right, I'll rotate the camera. How are you doing there, buddy? Do you like Fallout or Elder Scrolls more? I'm more of an Elder Scrolls fan. It's not that Fallout is bad. Fallout is just what I've gotten known for better. But Elder Scrolls is personally something that I'm much more invested in. Oh, saying hello to the microphone there, eh? Yeah, that's my headphone cord. Oh, he is purring. Oh, my word, is he ever purring. The boy loves to have some attention and time in my lap. Whoop. Yep, you're suffering allergies today. Your ears are bugging you. Do you have an internal ranking of Elder Scrolls mainline games? Man, I've only ever played I've briefly played the first and the second games, but I've never really played the first and the second games. I have exhaustively gone through Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. Used to love your Fallout guides. They helped me so much. I would love the same type of content for Oblivion. We'll see. We'll see. I am in the process of rebuilding my production pipeline because I've had to switch software for production. Oh, that's my alarm to take my medication. Because I'm an old man at this point. I've been doing this for so long. Oh my god. Just about 20 years on YouTube. Next year, December of 2026 will be my 20-year anniversary for my channel. Okay. Sorry about that. I was just I was reporting a bot that showed up on Twitch trying to sell views. So, you know, I'm about a year and a half away from 20 years on YouTube. Not that my most recent not that the recent years have really seen a lot of activity out of me. Oh, hey. Okay, fine. You want... Look at this, chat. I'm going to show you. This is a piece of wheat bread, okay? Homemade wheat bread. You not want it? You were pawing at it. You not want it? You're licking my hand, but you're not taking the food. Yeah, there you go. He doesn't like eating it directly out of my hand. Well, you ate half of it. Is the other half not good enough for you? Ooh. The way he stares at it. He's not comfortable with the situation. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Here we go. Ratchet. Here you go. There we go. Wow. Readjust the camera back and return to the game. Wow. All right, there we go. I've returned. I would watch your guides because it's William Strife voicing it. Your voice is very unique. Thank you very much, Soup TV. I still thank you for the voice. I still think you should be a voice actor. Voice acting is a very competitive market, you know?
Well met.
Hello, Drea.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Wait, that's not what I'm here for. This is not what I'm here for.
Farewell.
Where's the alchemical cellar?
Good. What can I do for you?
Purchase spells.
I see.
Where's the alchemy vendor?
Those things are disgusting. A menace to us all.
I hope I can help.
Do you sell? No, you don't. Oh look, the physics exploded everything off of the shelves again. Good to know some things never change. Okay, well I wanted to talk to the alchemy vendor. But it appears that the alchemy vendor has wandered to the upper steps, and I'm not interested in joining the Mages Guild
Don't
yet.
bring up religion around Elsa Godhater. She's likely to use that sword of hers on you.
Really?
God. He's up in the living quarters. Yeah, that's what I would expect. I'm not going to bother with joining the Mages Guild for it, though.
Annoying creature.
Okay, so... if I'm not mistaken... quests. Vampire Cure. Oh, that's right, I was working on seeking your roots. I don't know, do you think 144 Nirnroot is enough? That's a lot to have collected. Wait, 144 times 0.2. How much weight am I carrying here? I'm carrying like 30 pounds of Nirnroot on me. God. Oh my word. Okay, yeah, Millicinde is Let's talk to Sindarian while I'm here. Yeah? Just get that out of the way. How did you get 144? I just went searching for the Nirnroot. I've got an old Nirnroot guide for Oblivion. It's still fully applicable. Like I'm basically going through my old guides and I'm like, are these things still good for the game, or have they changed it in a way where it doesn't work? So I've been watching my old guides and I'm like, how good is this still? No, in truth, you only need 100 Nirnroot, and I've already turned in 30 of them, I think. Because he asked for 10, then 20. I think he asked for 30, and then 50. So 10, 20, 30 is 50 of them, and then 50 for the last version of the potion is 100. So...
One moderate elixir of exploration, coming right up. Hey, good to see you again.
You have that elixir.
As promised, I have your moderate elixir of exploration. Use it well. I have more available for a great price if you'd like. Hey, good to see you again.
I've got more of that Nirnroot for you.
You're truly a master explorer. To imagine you've actually acquired 30 more samples, I'm astounded. As I'm sure you guessed, to make the grand version of the elixir of exploration will take still more samples of Nirnroot. 40 to be exact. Good luck. Oh, and as before, you can pick up your free elixir in 24 hours.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that adds up to 10. I don't know why that didn't dawn on me. Yeah, you have to find a total of 100. Nirnroot. Which means that, God, I still have 114 after giving him 30 of them. My God. Really, the quest seeking your roots. The quest seeking your roots is not difficult. It's just long. And depending on your perspective, a little bit tedious to complete because of what you're doing. My biggest challenge is just trying to figure out what to do with all of the crab meat. Because mud crabs were absolutely everywhere while searching for it. He gives you a document called the Nirnroot Missive, and it describes the circumstances under which you can find Nirnroot, or the circumstances under which it grows. And if you read it, it's like, oh, well, if that's the case, you know, it doesn't take much to figure it out. Put 2 and 2 together from reading the document. Because the little document that he gives you actually describes the circumstances under which the plants grow, which is nice. You know, it's the fact that one of the few quests that it's in the game where they're not going to give you a marker to just drag you out to where you need to go by the nose. It's like, no, if you go and do some reading, you'll understand what it is that they want you to do. So, It's so insane that the guides for an almost 20-year-old game work for the remaster, and I love that they didn't really change much, aside from moving Thin Gleam closer to the island and some other stuff. Did they actually move it closer? I have the original installed on my hard drive. I could absolutely go back and play it and find out whether or not, and do a direct comparison. How old were you when Oblivion first came out? Well, let me think here. Was Oblivion would have first come out in 2006. That was the year that I graduated high school. So I think I was born in 87, so that would be... Stupid rats. So, noticing they should be somewhere on the waterfront here. Unless I'm wrong? No, she's somewhere up on this mountainside. Yeah, so I would be 19 when the game came out. Oblivion is actually the reason why I built my first gaming computer, because it wasn't. I saw my friend playing it on the Xbox 360, and I was like, "Is this available on PC?" Because I didn't have a 360 and I didn't want to buy one. I was still kind of like in the throes. Here we go, Dark Glow. I was still kind of in the throes of, like, having, you know, like, having a chip on my shoulder being like, oh, like, that's not, I'm too good for that. Like, I don't buy Microsoft consoles, blah, 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 blah. Like, I was choking on pride there. Pointless, like, console war favoritism stuff, you know? But for that reason, I didn't want to buy the game on, I didn't want to buy it on the 360, so I was like, is it on PC? And they were like, yeah, it's on PC. So I go out, buy the game, install it on my desktop, and I don't get textures because my computer, my mom and dad's home computer wasn't good enough. So I had to, instead of turning around and returning the game, what I did was I went on Newegg and I figured out how to cannibalize the parts in the home computer and build a desktop computer that would run it.
What brings you to this neck of the woods, sir?
Do you know anything about a cure for vampirism?
Oh my. What makes you think I would know about such a thing?
I've heard rumors that you might know.
My dear, you shouldn't trust rumors. They can get you into horrible trouble. This time, however, you've heard correctly. I might know a thing or two about it, but I'm afraid the information isn't free. You do me a small favor, and then we'll talk about this cure you seek.
What do you need?
I have my own interests, and they occasionally require resources that are difficult for me to acquire. Soul gems, for example. If you can bring me 5 empty grand soul gems, I'm quite sure I can help you with this cure that you seek. I shall await your return.
All right.
Goodbye.
It's never as easy. It sucked. I could never do this quest because I was on the PS3 back then. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. I still have my copy for the PS3. It's downstairs. I have my... we've got a PS3 connected to the TV still because, like, why not? God, I do not remember the location of the dungeons. I think one is, like, somewhere around the tip of the N. So we'll head west and see if we can find it. Odd, but okay. Whoop! What happened to my water walking skill? I just fell right in. I'm all wet now. They still, I still have my special edition for the 360. Comes with a book and a septum. I have a septum sitting around somewhere. I think I lost it or misplaced it whenever I moved here 5 years ago. So, Wenderbeck Cave, is this one of the locations? I can't remember. Never saw a deer swimming. I don't think it was swimming, in all honesty. Okay, well, this is a bug that keeps happening. Quick save. Reload. It's raining inside the cave, guys. I can hear it. There we go. Okay. Equip Fin Gleam. Just use the steel arrows for this. Put an arrow through his throat and he just keeps going. What an impressive specimen. Okay. What if I was to poison this one? Do I have poison? I do have poison. Oh, lovely. How dare you heal? Get your useless shaman-y ass back here. What the? How am I losing you? That's not good. I am not in a good way. God. We'll just use it on this guy, yeah. How is he clipping through me like that? Jeez. It's quick save. Don't know if that's going to go well. Have you seen the Oblivion Goblin Wars, Strife? Oh, I know all about the Goblin Wars. I don't know if they work any better now. They were awfully bugged in the original. Like there were some really how do I phrase it? Just there were things that they did in the original that were extremely ambitious. Where it's like, I don't even know that you can do something like that effectively. You know what? Let's just pop a magic potion. I don't think that there's a grand soul gem here. I think the only way that I'm going to reliably do this is if I go, you know, check even my own guide from back in the day, or I check the wiki about where things are located. You know what? Maybe I should repair my stuff. Day one, someone tested the Goblin Wars. It's apparently even more buggy in some ways and less in others. One of the staffs no longer falls through the floor. Well, that's good. Do you know if killing the arena champion will still count for Dark Brotherhood quests? I don't actually know about that, no. Something changed somewhere. Okay, yeah, I could miss. Where did he go? The foolish boy just ran. He's probably coming. Yeah, there he is. Ooh, hey, that's a dwarven short sword. I like how he couldn't figure out how to walk up this. It was like, okay, so the pathing doesn't work there. That's fascinating. Okay. Found the goblin totem staff. Let's try something a little bit different. Oh, that's right. That is a iron war axe. Totally useless. That reminds me. I need... Open easy lock. What is this? Alteration. So probably, what's my skill with alteration magic? It's been a while. Is it a major skill? Yeah, it is. Okay, so just 9 more levels on alteration. Okay, so I'm really upset that they don't have more. Okay, so if I just continue to cast my shield spell, I will level up eventually. I need a better freaking open lock spell, because that's my preferred method of handling locks in this game. Didn't think that there was another chamber still. A sneaky Strife? Yes. I snack. Okay, so inventory, unequip the boots. You weren't supposed to see me. You prick. Oh, I came full circle. Okay, okay. I'm pretty certain there's nothing in here that I need to look for. Yeah, this place is empty. I've found everything that there is to find here. This is the wrong place. I thought that there was... I know that there is a dungeon around this area. I don't really know where, though. The jaw physics on the goblin staff made me unreasonably happy. It's so gross and awesome. Oh, no. Strife and his danger noodle. That's just what I have zipped up in my pants, okay? It's known as my danger noodle. God. Oh no. Let's unequip that helmet. Go back to this one. Okay, so it's a menace macaroni? Menace macaroni, jeez. I only found out recently you can pick locks with your eyes closed. Yeah, the the particular tactic of, you know, picking a lock where if it moves slow you can lock the tumbler into place with significant amount of ease because of the fact that freaking rats. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna do something that I haven't done in a while. I gotta go over to YouTube. I'm going to go to my channel, go to playlists, scroll all the way down to the bottom, view the full playlist, Oblivion Vampire Cure Guide, and then... Okay, so the Squandered Mine is the first one. Crayfish Cave. Nornal. Okay, yeah, I was right about the location of Nornal. It's somewhere over here. West, northwest. Thanks, past me. What can I say? Like, you can look things up, but sometimes you don't remember all the details. So, greetings, Doomsday. How you doing? My eyes are honed on tumblers and Remastered hasn't really changed lockpicking, so I'm good as long as I'm patient or have the skeleton key. Skeleton key, go burr. Okay, here we go. Nornal is dead ahead. Alright. Let's go inside and get some better frame rates. Okay. Oh, right. Yes, of course. Inventory. Because why would the sound of rain stop just because I went inside? Quick save, quick load, get the sound of that rain to go away, because, like, as much as I love the ambience and the sound of rain and everything, it's not what I want to hear when I'm inside of a dungeon, believe it or not. Looks like somebody was trying to, God damn it. I don't know why that didn't work, but okay. I don't know why that didn't work. Got it, finally. I do not have fun with the lockpick minigame. I have so little fun with the lockpick minigame. I have so little fun with it that I don't want to see the lockpick minigame. Rats have really good vision. So do mud crabs, evidently. Who else sees me? The mud crab smells your fear. mean, you know what? If this is what it's gonna take to, like, learn where, I wanted to train my archery skill up a little bit anyway. I've got all of these arrows. Why not? Let's go for it, you know? I'm just gonna backpedal a whole bunch. I'm gonna turn you into a pincushion. That works out for me. A glass longsword. Nice. Filled her full of holes. That wasn't supposed to happen. Sir, calm down, sir. There is no need for you to be so angry at me.
You're outmatched, elf. Jump on my
Elven Claymore. William, are you expecting the Fallout 3 remaster? At this point, it would be foolish of Bethesda not to. There's been a lot of work put into just getting the Gamebryo engine, because that's what Oblivion and Fallout 3 ran on before they modified it enough to call it the Creation Engine. They've gone through a lot of work to get the Gamebryo engine to work in relation with Unreal 5 for the graphics. So it makes utter and complete sense that probably within another year, maybe two, we're going to see the Fallout 3 remaster that was seen on a legal document whenever the merger was going on. It's taken them a lot longer to actually have this come to fruition. I didn't think it was going to happen, but oh my god. Can I actually... Nope. Yes! Oh, yes! My unlock skill. Tripped a wire. Alright. Interesting. So much trouble for just a handful of gems. Okay, so it's definitely somewhere in here, the Grand Soul Gem. I don't know where, but it is in here somewhere. Here's hoping they remaster New Vegas and Fallout 3 so I can play remastered Take-Two ways. Okay, so this is just a gut feeling, okay? And I could entirely be wrong about it. Well, this is going wonderfully. This is... Oof. I'll figure it out eventually. My gut feeling is that they will not remaster New Vegas. That's just what my gut says to me. I don't have any particularly good reason for saying that, other than just because. Which one actually moves this? Okay, so that back one moves it. Okay. I'm just sitting here jamming buttons randomly. I'm not thinking too hard about it. And then... That's the only one that moves that gate. Got it. That's a zombie. That's a zombie. That's a zombie. Oh my god, that's a dread zombie. Okay. Whoops. No, don't touch me. I don't want astral vapors. Creepy freaks. What the? Whoa! Managed to loot him before he went over. Nice. I heard New Vegas isn't happening because of Obsidian. I know that Obsidian produced New Vegas, but Bethesda still is the owner, right? I don't actually know what the situation of the rights for New Vegas are. I've just got this distinct feeling that New Vegas isn't going to happen, and I cannot describe or express why I feel that's the case. That is just a gut feeling I have, and I can entirely be wrong about that. My bow. Potion of sorcery. Ugh! It's not what I wanted. And I'm encumbered now. This is not cool, man. Right. Magic. Use burden. I like how sometimes the sounds just don't trigger for no real apparent reason. Just like, nope, we are not doing sound effects today. Sorry, buddy. Okay, so that was the treasure coffer. So let's check the depths here. Yeah, this is definitely not where I want to be. This is the wrong area. Well, nothing wrong with taking a bit of a dip, yeah? Anybody much for... Whoops, wrong thing. I meant to take the boots off. There we go. Anybody much for skinny dipping? Oh. I'm assuming Obsidian would still have to approve. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Noble Knight accent go. Oh god. Someone redeemed an accent. Because of course. Okay, here we go. You've redeemed less of an accent and more of a character. Why, I say, good man. I should take my glove and slap you across the scales for what you've done to me. What happened to all these convenient spells that didn't show up in Skyrim? Bethesda hates magic. That's clearly the reason. I am here to bitch slap them. Is this truly a noble knight? I don't think so. I think I'm failing at it. You've insulted my honor, and therefore you must die. There we are. Put my fancy boots back on. Why, look, it's another marauder. Doesn't stand a chance. Good sir, I shall do the most noble thing possible, and shoot you in the ass when you don't see it coming. Feel the twang of my arrow in your ass. Discover what it's like to have an arrowhead enema.
Take that.
Stop running away. Down you go. A glass bow. 'Tis mine now. I'm completely over-encumbered once again, I am. Right. In combat. I can't do anything while I'm in combat. Ooh. Rewards and treasures for a noble knight such as myself. Give me those wonderful Valara stones. Yes, perfect. Question is, where's the button for the next set? Would a Fallout 3/New Vegas remake make more sense if the second season of the Fallout show is going to take place in Vegas from the looks of the last scene? That would make a significant amount of sense. The longer that I have to do this accent, the more it kills me a little bit on the inside. I hate this so much. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I didn't want that to actually pick in the first place. got you. Jeweled necklace and a strong potion of reflection. Perfect. Exactly what I was after. If I was Obsidian, I'd be like, yeah, you can remaster New Vegas. Bethesda, under one condition. You've only got 8 months to make the game from the ground up, just like you did with us. It was certainly a short development cycle that they made for it. Perfect. One of the lava stones is missing. There's been a theft, and I'm not the one who committed it. Oh dear. What must I discard this time? Iron dagger. What am I doing carrying that around? After years of playing Skyrim, I forgot that Oblivion had no werewolves. It is true. I saw a Minotaur the other day and I thought, wait a minute, why is there a werewolf in this game? Turns out I was wrong. It wasn't a werewolf at all. I'll tell you something that this game desperately needs, however. A way to tell whether or not a soul gem has a soul in it. Maddeningly difficult. Alright, Normal Agisil it is. Through here and to the right. This should be Agisil? Yes, this is where the soul gem should be. You need to press H when the gem is highlighted. It's annoying, I know. Is that how it's done? Inventory. It's not telling me anything. Oh wait, yes, there it is. That is a terrible hidden method by which they've done it. Here's something that bothers me quite greatly as well. I can't slowly rotate this. I have to do it very, very fast. Look at that. That's such a fast rotation. I would like it if it wasn't so quick, the rotation of the object. I have my reasons for it, believe me. Anyways. Clever bastards. What's going on out here? Looks like there's some sort of a battle royale going down.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Jump on my sword while you can! This ends here!
The entertainment is gladiatorial. Wow. A marauder is down. Just the battle mage remains. It would appear that the battle mage has met victory. Alright then. I'll use an arrow of shocking with damage health. And while we're at it, I have 2 grand soul gems, and they are full of terribly small souls. Whoops. Didn't mean to kill you like that. Oh, wait, I did! Oh, my word. So, a rusty key. Alright. I have no choice. I have to discard another piece of equipment. Looking pretty good, though. Welked stones, Valara stones. All sorts of stuff left behind here. I'll take the arrows back. I can keep the cuirass, though. No need for it. Actually, that's the end of my accent redemption there, so go ahead and mark that as complete. Noble Knight Strife is pretty fun. Well, you got your 10 minutes of foolish little accent. Congratulations. For those of you on YouTube, the Twitch system is very much built up around, you know, being able to redeem, well, just chat interactions. So there are things that you can do with channel points over there. For that matter, I do not intend on continuing to do streams on my main channel long term. I am just doing this while I'm playing Oblivion here. So the main channel, if you are interested in this stuff, be certain to follow me on Will Strife Live on YouTube, or find me over on Twitch, you know. Oh my, that is a lich. Are you a stealth archer main? No, I'm mostly just doing it because why not? Like most of my skill set is specifically centered around blade and alteration. So, greetings, Kato. How you doing? Okay, Kato, since you're here, I have a question. This is something that I think only I am, like, super salty about. But does the fact that the items rotate so incredibly fast, even whenever you barely tilt the joystick, is that something you find annoying as well? Like, I'm barely touching the joystick, and this is the slowest that I can get it. Oh god, it's so difficult to hold it at just such the slightest of angle. I'm maddened by it. I am so maddened by it. Run up to them and said, "Stop! You violated the law." God. Okay. Let's poison this arrow again. Let's also cast my shield. And let's see whether or not we can actually do a massive amount of damage to the Lich here. I mean, hey, that was more than I was expecting. They don't seem to be noticing me, so I guess I'll just... switch to the next set of arrows, I guess. Silvers. I mean, hey, if it works, right? If it works. That would be the Grand Soul Gem I was after. Staff of Frost. Bunch of arrows. Hello, Ratchet. Do you want kibble? I'm here for the Strife. I thought you quit, but I know. But now I know you still make videos. I'm gonna tune in all the time. There's an entire archive. There is an entire archive. I should really have a button dedicated to the image. But there is an archive for all of the streams that I've been doing since roughly late 2023, I think. I think late 2023 was whenever I started the archive channel for my streams and everything. So, can you see the gross rotten bits on the Goblin Shaman staff otherwise? How can you see the gross rotten bits on the Goblin Shaman staff otherwise? But it's funny to make it talk by moving it back and forth. Wait, what? What are you talking about? I'm annoyed with the tiny viewing window more than the speed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the tiny viewing window is absolutely infuriating. I'm like, why? Look at that, man. Woo. I don't understand why we have such a tiny viewing window. It's so annoying. Oh, you know what? I should probably grab a link for... There we go. Grabbed it. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, that right there is the link to my normal archive channel where I typically stream to. I co-stream to both Twitch and YouTube, but I prefer to stream to my archive channel instead because it's a very different vibe from what I do here on my main channel. So if you're interested in seeing more of this and you want to continue to watch on YouTube, whenever I switch back to a game that's not Oblivion, that's where you can catch me. Okay, so that's all done. Let's go through the rest of this area and make certain I'm not missing anything. I wish I could carry that freaking claymore. It would be great. But I don't have the freaking inventory space. More Welkin stones. Equip the shaman staff and you'll see what I mean. Okay, well, you know what? You got my attention with it. Goblin totem staff. My God! Oh my word, look at that! Oh my God! You wiggle the perspective around in the jaw. Oh my word. Oh my God. That is too good. That is just straight up too good. Oh, okay. My spell, I'm about to run out of ease burden. Okay. Heading off, see you later. Hey, it was nice to have you along for the ride for a little bit, Canon viewer. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's find out whether or not I'm capable of actually picking this without screwing it up, despite the trick. Oh my God, I got it on the first try. What are the fucking chances? Okay. Let's check our map. Yep, looking like it's cleaned out. Looking like it's cleaned out. Cool. I don't have many options here. I'm gonna have to Totally forgot about that. I just got the Skelly ASAP.
Ooh la la.
Oh, hey, Ace just resubscribed 96 months. The world's on fire. How's everybody today? I'm doing about as well as I can be, given the wondrous experiences that I'm having in my personal life. Okay, so to the right. Thank you very much for that subscription. It's good to know that I'm worth both your time and your money. It is great to have you along for the ride. Welcome to the stream and enjoy yourself while you are here. Okay, so inventory. Unequipped Fin Gleam. Mithril helmet back on. And would you swim through that water for potential loot if you were personally in the dungeon? I think I would be desperately concerned about what type of thing, malady I would pick up. Oh my god. Okay, we're off to the market district of the Imperial City. I gotta drop stuff at in my house anyway, so I may as well, like, run around and start doing this. Also, I could probably find 1 or 2 grand soul gems in the market district, which is much faster.
I've been looking for you.
Wow, she's been looking for that guy. You know what? Let's do what's the name of this place? The Mystic Emporium. We're gonna go to the Mystic Emporium. You make Mondays a little easier by your very existence. Ah, thank you. Dig in the new armor designs. The armor looks freaking amazing in this game. I love it.
A pleasure to speak with you.
All right, did my...
Take your time.
Okay, I can persuade him up further, presumably. He hates that. Okay, so...
Don't try to... Sorry, you win this one. You're good.
I persuaded him up 2 extra points. Great. Okay.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
He's a journeyman. I might want to leave it at 66. Okay, so we'll offload some junk onto this guy.
A fine transaction. That's more than I'd usually... A fine transaction. You drive a hard bargain.
I'm going to hold on to that glass bow. There's a good chance that I'm going to switch to it at some point. Get rid of these.
A fine transaction.
Oh, hey, look at that. The goblin staff is marked as necessary, so I can't accidentally dump it. Dwarven arrows, silver arrows. I'm gonna hold on to that glass bow and I'm gonna stash it in my home. And I don't need ebony.
That's a fair deal.
I'm not wearing ebony equipment.
That seems a fair price. That seems a fair price.
I'm gonna sell the cheap wine to him. I have a lot of ingredients I need to stash as well. Welkin stones. Keep the Valaras. Gold nuggets.
That's a fair deal.
Superior wound. All right. Grand soul gem with a petty soul. Okay, so we got 3 grand soul gems here. Buy that for 1,000. Not great. I'm not super happy about that. Hello, Ratchets. How are you? I've been looking for you. Well, goodbye. God. You're summing up the entire existence of NPCs in this game.
Thank you for your business.
Calendil, do you have any spells that I could use?
Business.
Do you have lock spells? I really need a better lock spell. Nope, nothing. Check your
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Burning, cold, damage. Nope, he doesn't have any bound equipment scrolls.
Take care.
Hello, King Henry. Wowza. How you doing? How would you guys react if they brought in ESO-inspired classes and mechanics in future expansions to the remaster? Oh, ooh, I don't know how I feel about that. I do not know how I feel about that.
Hello there.
Okay, Ratchet, I get it. You're shoving your butt into the microphone. Because you want food. Here you go. Cats, man. Cats. I was recently looking for some grand soul gems for converting into black soul gems. Those are hard to find, especially at lower levels. I think soul gems were the only thing that I bothered to dupe whenever I played this game, just because it's such a pain to find enough soul gems in the game. So what I did was I got a grand soul gem. I used the dupe trick with scrolls, which it's not in the game anymore.
From the Arcane.
So it's no longer available in the game, obviously. But back in the original, that was the one thing that I was like, I just can't be bothered with this. What I would specifically do is I would get one single normal Grand Soul Gem. I would dupe it and, you know, like make 10 of them at a time. Stash them in my house.
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
And then I would basically fill my entire inventory, dump all of my Grand Soul Gems into one of the altars, convert them to Black Soul Gems, and then stash them all inside of my house. So there's a new chest dupe trick in this remaster. Is there a new one? Of course there's a new one. Oh no. Oh no. Kato. You redeemed another swap wall pants. This is gonna require me to explain some things to my normal audience. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, it's a thing. It's a thing. Also, oh hey. Soup TV just redeemed show mug. Well, I can definitely show you my mug. Cheers. Cheers. Since you love black and red, put up something Daedric colored when you get the chance, please. Rockin' Stone. Oh. What can I say other than the fact that I am truly a Nord at heart? I always put either your 3-part Oblivion series or your Fallout 3 series on at night, just god tier editing and entertainment. I've gotten comments about that so many times over the years. Have you ever streamed on TikTok? No, I have not. I have not streamed on TikTok. I don't get on TikTok. Excuse you, your normal audience is the weird. Yes. Well, all those comments are well earned. Okay, so how many people watching on YouTube right now know about the wall decorations that I tend to put up behind me? I'm gonna need to rotate the camera up a little bit for this. The normal streaming audience is quite weird. That is the best way to phrase it. Let me look at my my gallery here. Okay. Okay. I feel like TikTok is a great place to grow. I mean, times change, trends change. I've just never bothered with TikTok. Okay. Something red and black. Also, I did show mug. I'll go ahead and mark swap the wall pants. Woo! There we go. All right, I put flashy shorts up on the wall. That's all the sex appeal we need, right? Good stuff. Where's my... there we go. Okay. I need another cup of coffee here. I forgot to grab my spoon to mix this. Oh shit. I forgot that this thing, the lid popped open on it. The coffee is probably like really cold because of that now. Oh, no, that's actually warming up the mug. That's quite the surprise. There we go. Is that a Zelda sword? Oh! Oh my word. I have so many decorations back here. Sure, like I'll show some of these off here. This is one that I've got. It's the gun blade from Final Fantasy VIII. Whew. It's got some splotches on it. It's been sitting around for a while. It's just a hard hunk of metal with plastic. So, you know. Ugh. I've also got this bad boy. And I've got a Master Sword. So, there you go. All sorts of stuff. Okay. All right, I really want to get back to the game here. I am not going to finish what I'm trying to get done if I don't get back to the game. So, and I've only got an hour left. I've only got an hour left to keep playing. So, there we go. Okay. Actually, you know what? What if I get the camera a bit closer here? How close can I get this camera and still feel comfortable? Why not hang the sword and shield on the wall? I should. I really should at this point. Let's stash some stuff. I need to put some things away. Okay, I have to make more poisons. I'm pretty much out. Oops. Okay, so apprentice, where's my calcinator at? Calcinator, okay. We'll grab the nightshade. Grab the sacred lotus seeds. Inventory. We'll make some potions here. Nightshade and sacred lotus. There we go. Damage health. Done. Stash some things. Just want to make certain not to press the take all button. Oh, God. You hit press all, and it's just, like, if you had just finished sorting your entire inventory out, hitting press all is just, like, so defeating. It is such a defeating experience. Right. The Valara stones. I need to stash those as well. I will definitely make use of those in time. Oh, the glass bow. The glass bow needs to get stashed as well. I don't need to be carting that around. I'm carrying around 12 pounds of steel arrow, too. How is my, stats? Aha! Okay, yeah, I need to visit a chapel or something. But regardless. I'd hate to be your burglar. To get Triforce Final Fantasy thrown at me, they would never believe me at the police station. Okay, so, we can return to Darklow. If I'm not mistaken, there's a place right up here and right down here. So it's just a question of which one I want to go to. Remembering Oblivion, I forgot that there were more enemies in it than in Skyrim. Oh yeah, this game is so much more varied. Okay, so the Squandered Mine is up the hill. That's what I want to head for next. Squandered Mine. Oh, whoops. I forgot I had this thing. busted chests. Ooh, hello. Finished the Thorinir quest and killed Agamir. Okay. No, I think I'm good to go. I think I'm good to go. Just get inside of here. M-Lab redeeming 5 squats. Okay. And just like last time, we'll put on Fin Gleam. Equip that. Swap to the Dwarven Arrows. Quick save. Then quick load. To get rid of the sound of the rain. What's the hotkeys to quick save and quick load? Your quick save is F5 and your quick load is F9. That's the way that it's been in all Bethesda games. They've never they've never changed those buttons. Unlike what they love to do with your take all buttons in the games, they love to remap the take all button in every single game. Drives me absolutely batty. Go ahead and poison this thing. Poison, poison, poison. Whoops. I totally meant to do that, by the way. I say whoops, but, like, I really did mean to do it.
This ends here.
It's a dwarven. Nice. Elven boots. Oh my god, it's so weird. I haven't found any of the elven equipment until now. Like, that is the first piece of elven armor that I found in this game. Or in this playthrough. Like, I'm already finding glass stuff, and yet for some reason... She looks like she's topless. I mean, I know she's not. But she looks like she's topless.
Now you will know pain!
Hello? Who's there?
Why did you see me? That... You're not supposed to... Go back to what you were doing. It was just the wind. Don't you bandits know how this is supposed to work? Elven battle axe. Nice.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make. Let's get this over with.
Well, look who we've got here.
How many of you are there? how are you? You see you at Sunday? See you at the, you know, the lunch social in a couple of days? No? Okay, maybe just me. And you try to be nice, you know, have a conversation, and all it's just they ain't got no time for it. No words for you. Look at that. Man. Okay. So I've got real legitimate upgrades to my equipment now. Unfortunately, I can't put the elven boots on, lest I want to let go of boots of the Silt Runner, which, you know, have the water walking on them. Woohoo! I'm just waiting for Virtuous Team to patch the difficulty before I restart my playthrough of this game. It's currently its current state is atrocious, IMO. Talk to the hand, bandit scum. Are you on PC if you can add a mod that fixes the difficulty? Okay, so what's the concern about the difficulty? Because, like, I feel like this is a complaint about the difficulty slider or something in the game, which has always been a bit... The difficulty slider in Bethesda games has never made any sense. Alright. Let's see if I can do this without breaking the remaining picks that I have. There we go. .5 damage multiplier on expert from enemies. Yeah, that sounds like exactly what was in the original game. Like, the difficulty slider was a joke in the original game. I don't see why they would change it in this. Playing Oblivion gives me some classic Strife vibes all the way back to to Fallout 3 plays. Oh, man. Original was a slider? Yes, it was a slider. Admittedly, they've given you a slider with fewer notches on it. In a way, I suppose that makes some amount of sense. What I just said. Don't look at me that way. I'm making sense. Hello there. Let's, it's very annoying to have to do this. Okay, so we got a petty soul inside of that gem. Let's go ahead and poison it.
If it's a fight,
God, you weren't supposed to turn around! You freaking... Heat shell. What do we got here? Heat shell tome. Fire shield 10% for 30 seconds. That's not bad. They see me so easily. Ah.
Now you will know pain. hack you to pieces.
Glass warhammer. Go ahead and... where is my... He's burden. Oh, no wonder I was burdened. Isn't that magical effect? Yeah, burdened by 30 points. Jeez. Average again, okay? What the... How? Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to open this chest anyway. Who needs an open chest? Blah, 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 blah. I missed the touch spells, like the frost touch spell that freezes people in place. You were standing right next to the torch. It would be silly if she didn't see you. Listen. I expect my NPCs to be blind as a bat because that's what they are whenever they're friends to me. So the enemy NPCs being able to see from a mile away with binocular eyes is what I describe as unbalanced and a little bit bullshit. Oh, we. Okay, so just a couple of lefts. There's no way that the guy left. Oh, yep, he saw me instantly. Because of course he did. I wouldn't expect it any other way.
This ends here.
You know what? We're just gonna pop one of these and we're just gonna do this again. Oh, you silenced me, you little shit! I'm so insulted that he silenced me! Alright, unfortunately I have to dump one of these hammers, so... Oh. Wow, Warhammer of Encumbrance. Well done. Alright. The night vision makes it hard to see shade and light, so sometimes not the best for sneaking, but hella particle for seeing stuff. Practical for seeing stuff, yes. He wasn't interested in talking to the hand. I mean, when you make a point, when you have a good point, you know. What do you think the chances are that I am not going to get a single opportunity to, like, catch another guy off guard here because of the torchlight? Yep, he saw me. Nah. Okay. He totally saw me. Yeah, he totally saw me.
I'll hack you to pieces.
You tried to hack me to pieces, and I think you failed at it. Man, the silver veins in here are just pathetic. I know that I'm encumbering myself here, but part of me wants to do this. Okay, and that spell... There we go. The mithril armor looks so good. Makes me want to make a light armor let's play instead of a heavy. Man, I mean, personally, the way that I look at this game is when you make your first character, your goal... Like, this is just me, but it's like when you make a character in these games, what you want to do is select your skill set, max that skill set out, and once you max out that skill set, it's time to roll over into one of the other skill sets that you don't rely on. So it's like if you're always relying on Blade, cool, I'm going to rely on Blade, and then once that's at max, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep a really badass Blade in my back pocket, but now I'm going to roll over and I'm going to grab a blunt weapon, and I'm just going to rely on that. And that's all I'm going to do now. I'm just going to work on my blunt skill. So... Some people think that that just means that you toke all the time, but it's not true. I just realized I didn't take my meds on time. I'm like 2 hours late almost. Bugs? Jake Bugs? Jank Bugs? Jake Bugs? Oh, man. I was doing the Mages Guild quest to get some recommendations, and I found the Ring of Burden, and I'm like, damn, I can't move, and drowned in the well and couldn't stop laughing at the quest line. That happened to me years ago when I first played the quest after I realized the gimmick with the ring. God. Bugs Bunny. Stroofs aren't meant to make sense. What loony world is this? Lockpick puzzles are such a diverse game mechanic. Exactly, lying. He's throwing me off. By the way, I finally got my sheepies home in Vintage Story. Man, one of these days I will actually sit down and play Vintage Story for more than like a single in-game year. You know? One of these days I'll actually find Halite in Vintage Story. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but one of these days it will actually happen. Alright, got another average chest. God damn it. Got it. Oh my god. The next enemy is far enough away that I can actually use my bow. Like, what nonsense is this? This is pure and unadulterated insanity. That chainmail is so form-fitting. I thought that she was running around naked. Help, the cat decided to loaf on my tiny, on my desk. Well, I mean, it was nice knowing you. Okay, Eli? That's all I gotta say. Like, it was nice knowing you. Like, you know the rules. You know the rules. Whenever the cat decides to loaf, it's all over. Whew. Great slapping logs. What a swing that was.
Hello, who's there? Good friend. This is an honor.
I'm not... saying Colovians are dumb.
Interesting.
What the fuck? I'm not saying that Colovians are dumb.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Take care.
Ah. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Dwarven arrow.
You're right on your own.
Okay. Woo. And down he goes. How did her friend not hear any of that? That's, I mean, Oblivion. That's why. Man, look at what's happening to my mana. Or my magicka. Oh my word. Okay. I'm this close to getting the last grand soul gem that I have to have. Ooh. How on earth did I not get heard? Let's use a soul gem. use a poison. I'm amazed that this is going so well. Potions. All right, let us recast that burden spell. Is the Strife a Pepsi or a Coca-Cola kind of guy? It depends on what you're talking about. When it comes to just by normal, like a normal American Coca-Cola is probably the way that I would do it, because like Coke, I think, tastes best where I'm most used to Coke with high fructose corn syrup as the sweetener. I try to stay away from that. A lot of it comes down to a lot of extenuating factors. So it's like, if it's sweetened with sugar specifically and not high fructose corn syrup, Pepsi. Full stop, Pepsi. I prefer Pepsi with real sugar to Coca-Cola with real sugar. If the sweetening is done with high fructose corn syrup, I'll go for Coca-Cola instead. If you're going to do a cherry variation of it, like cherry Pepsi, in my opinion, is better than cherry Coke. That being said, vanilla Coke is something that I think is amazing. I don't think vanilla Pepsi is even a thing. So, you know, there's a lot of details. Her friend was just miffed that she didn't want to talk about the other provinces. God. I had one of those graphics moments yesterday. Ended up walking around Skingrad in the rain for about 2 hours IRL with music blasting. Was really immersive. My favorite thing to do in this game is to just go out into the world and pick alchemy ingredients with the music off and the sound all the way up, especially during rainstorms. Rainstorms sound amazing in this game. Okay, so damage health again. You bitch. Oh. Fell over because of the oh my god. Okay, that's cool. That's fine. Oh my god, this dungeon just keeps going.
Well, well, look who we've got here.
I get a lot of got a lot of heat all of a sudden.
You'll never take me down.
Oh, looks like we're gonna be able to do it again. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Hey.
Talk to the hand. Sword don't want to hear it.
You'll never take me down.
You'll never. Oh. My word, there's a lot of wisp stalks in here. Be able to replace all the freaking poisons that I've lost. Time to level up already, eh?
Who's there? Guess it was nothing. Who's there? There.
Man. Dwarven arrows again? Yeah, gotcha. She's a flighty one. Elven gauntlets and greaves. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Oh, wait a minute. I don't want elven greaves. I have these bound greaves. Ah, I forgot about that shit. Okay, so swap. Go back to this. What do I not want to be carrying anymore? Must be a weapon. It'll have to be the battle axe. Oh, wait a minute. She got arrows. Whoop! Ah, crap. I have to recast my freaking burden spell. Oh, the trouble with being like a kleptomaniac in Bethesda games, you know? Used to install the harvest container and flora mods, so I knew I picked stuff up. And from the sweet animation, nice that it comes with the game this time. Yeah, I was a little bit on the fence about the fact that they had the animation, like these bouncing animations. That is a lich. Again, another lich. Unexpected, but okay. Swap to my elven arrows. Poison it. Give this a shot. Poison of separation next. It somehow hasn't seen me. Oh, he silenced me. He sees me, but for some reason, his summon doesn't know where I am. Frost. There's the Grand Soul Gem that I was after. Cool. we're getting close to the end of this dungeon. I got what I came for.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Yeah!
All right. All right. We'll do the old. I'm just gonna pick up a mushroom and be over encumbered all of a sudden. I didn't come this far not to, like, finally discover the last chest. You know? The last loot chest in the dungeon. Like, I'm already passing up thousands of gold. By, like, not constantly, like, running everything in and out of the dungeon, because it's just so much money. Why did the bowman sound like Balin from the Hobbit movies? I mean, listen, your guess is as good as mine. I don't have an answer for some of these things. In fact, I don't have an answer for most of these things. There he is. Give me my bow back. Dwarven arrow. Damage health.
You do realize I've been holding back.
Is that your version of I'm not left-handed either?
This ends here.
Warhammer of freezing. Oh man, enchanted stuff. I feel compelled to take it whenever it's enchanted, even though I don't have inventory space. You also need the 4 different ones: Alembic, Calcinator, Retort, and Mortar. Yeah, the Mortar and Pestle. I mean, I still need to upgrade a bunch of my other stuff, but I haven't been raiding the proper dens to find the stuff. And I haven't had a whole lot of luck with the Mages Guild, so... Common Soul. We are not wasting a Common Soul gem on that. A Petty Soul. I can do that. Okay. Why? Why did it not work? Got it. Repair hammers. Yeah, I should probably keep my stuff in fighting condition here. Wait a minute, was this the end of the dungeon? Was this actually the end of the dungeon? Okay, that's the end of the dungeon. I wasn't expecting that to happen so suddenly. That was a really pathetic final loot chest too. Just nothing. Boring. Junk. Empty. Okay, cool. I guess my next step here is, well, I'm not gonna finish anything. That's for certain. Unless I... One of my main problems right now is the fact that I haven't started the main quest, and I'm not really interested in having Oblivion gates spawn everywhere on me. Like, I don't want to be dealing with Oblivion gates yet. Despite the fact that that's like a major feature of the game. But I need, like, what is it? Harada or spittle sticks or something? Where the hell is the exit? Oh, it's down here. Oblivion never had the best unique caves, really. Well, a lot of that stems from the fact that there was one person responsible for making all the dungeons in the game. The reason that the dungeons in Skyrim were so much better is because there was a team where it was like, yeah, your whole job is to just design the dungeons, and that just wasn't the case in Oblivion here. The team was so much smaller. One person built pretty much all the dungeons in the game. So I heard the team at Virtuous has a Discord channel that's taking suggestions for the remaster. What would you guys suggest there? Man, for me, as a creator, it would have to be this this inspection window. The inspection window needs to be bigger. I need to, like, forget the inspection window. I want this freaking dagger to take up my whole freaking screen whenever I inspect it. Like, that's one thing. I want to be able to see my my inventory. Wait, whenever I open a chest and I take stuff out of it. Oh, oopsie. My magic. What time is it? 9 in the morning. We'll quick save here, and then we will wait for, I guess, 11-ish hours. If they add anything, I hope they add a different world space to explore. Cool quest after the main game. Those vampire dreams, man. I don't know that I want new content in the game, personally. I understand the desire for new and additional content. But personally, I don't think that additional content is necessary for the updates. I wouldn't mind if there were. I don't know. Anything that Virtuous comes up with isn't really going to be canonized, I don't think, because this is a remaster. This isn't like trying to recreate. This isn't like trying to redo the game and add additional content. I don't think we're going to get any new content with the game. I think if there's any new content, it's all going to be Creation Club stuff. So let us unequip this helmet. Do I have an elven helmet? I don't think that I got one. to repair anything? No, I'm good. I am good. Okay. We're going to return to Millicinde now. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, we've returned to Darklow. Whoa, quick save again.
What is it now? Good to see you again. Do you have the soul gems I requested?
Yeah, I've got them right here.
Ah, wonderful. These will be most useful to me. Now, to the matter at hand. You need a cure for vampirism, yes? I believe I can create a potion that will do the trick, but it requires a few things. To start, I'll need 6 cloves of garlic, 2 shoots of bloodgrass, and 5 leaves of nightshade. Those will be easy enough for you to find. But I also need the blood of an Argonian and the ashes of a powerful vampire. Those may be more difficult for you to acquire. Any old Argonian will do, but the vampire must be very powerful indeed. If you succeed, I'll get you what you need. Any questions?
Argonian blood?
This dagger has been specially treated. All you need to do is stab an Argonian with it, and there'll be enough blood on it to use. Any old Argonian will do, and you needn't kill it, but do be careful. Stabbing strangers often doesn't sit well with townspeople or the town guards.
Cool. What about bloodgrass?
A most interesting plant from the plains of Oblivion itself, so it may require some effort to find. Should your travels happen to take you to a place where it grows, keep your eyes open.
And garlic?
You're familiar with it, aren't you? Often used in cooking. It should be quite easy to find.
And the nightshade?
Perhaps not quite as easy to find as garlic, but if you're determined, you'll find it. Keep your eyes open, as it often grows in the wild.
This lady has some really dry skin.
Bye.
Okay. Okay, so we'll have to come back to Darklow whenever we've got all of this stuff. Oh, right, the ashes of a powerful vampire. I should ask her about that. Totally forgot. Need to ask about that.
Greetings, Dunmer. What brings you to this neck of the woods, sir?
The vampire ash.
This one is difficult. It may be quite a trial for you, but if you are successful, it will make the cure all the more worth it. You have come across a vampire or two in your travels, perhaps. I assure you, they are nothing like what you must face. The vampire you seek is powerful. So powerful that those who sought to destroy him were unsuccessful. No matter what they tried, the best they could do was to imprison him underground, where he survives to this day. Search near the North Panther River for Hinderil. If you can vanquish him, his ashes will be more than adequate for my needs.
All right.
Goodbye.
She do, though. She needs a moisturizer. God. Okay. Let's fast travel to the waterfront district. And stash anything that I have that needs stashing. I'm going to show up. I'm going to start burning like a freaking... Oh, no, I'm not. What do you know? It's still the middle of the night. Well, that's convenient. This affords me the ability to stash my stuff. And I can get a snack in. Just don't turn around. Let's hope this vampire cure quest is still not bugged after all these years. Here's the thing. There's no way for me to know for certain if the vampire cure quest is still bugged. Because I'm one person. There are so many different sets of circumstances where you can probably get yourself... Oh, shit. Oh, nope. Okay. The unburdened spell worked. There's so many circumstances that you could run through where it's like, oh, well, I was doing this, and it's like a really overall foolish thing to be doing that, but, you know, it's what somebody was doing, and it turns out that if you do that... No. I'm not. I hit take all. I'm not. No. I love how they kept the paintings as screenshots of the original Oblivion. Yes. Yeah. I mean, it was kind of novel that they had just screenshots that they ran a filter over to make the paintings in the game in the original. So the fact that that's still present is it's clever. I like it. It's funny. Okay. Is there anything here that I want to stash and like not hold on to? Put the goblin totem staff in here. We'll see whether or not the goblins start to like wreck my house as a result of that. We'll find out, you know? We'll find out. Was there anything here that I needed to... We'll keep one pair of boots. The rest of this stuff is getting sold. I have so much junk in my inventory. So much junk in my trunk. Ah, chat. My trunk. It's so full of junk. Okay. Okay. Left. Yeah, remember Will's old guide, the waiting in the end when she makes it? The number of people who got stuck in her shack and were being attacked because it was qualified as trespassing. And it was like, well, I can't go back outside because it's daylight outside and like I burn. So like, it's such a serious problem with the way that the game was built. There you are.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come here. I got what you need. You need something special? Check out my wares. You won't find this stuff at your local general store, that's for damn sure.
Indeed. What do you got?
What can I interest you in?
He doesn't have a lot of money. but he does do business.
That seems a fair price.
To be fair, you probably wouldn't want a hungry vampire waiting in your house either. Good old Sammy. Yep, good old Sammy over here. He does not have enough money for me to basically sell or deal with most of the stuff. That I have. I mean, 400 gold is serviceable, but not great. No. One at a time.
A fine transaction.
I can't, I can't, like, persuade him either. He doesn't have that option, so.
You've made a good bit of gold. A good price for a good customer. Well, you drive a hard bargain.
Okay, he doesn't have enough for the glass equipment. Let's get rid of all these steel arrows. Iron arrows? I don't want to hold those. The elven dagger.
A fine transaction.
He doesn't judge, though. This guy seems completely trustworthy. I mean, I like the fact that he's present. He's in the game, you know? Okay, so can I trade all of this? Yeah, for 195. We'll do 396. Yep. Mithril gauntlets. Fatigue, health, magicka, separation, dispel, healing, reflection, respite, sorcery, exploration, fatigue, heat shell tome. There we go. Gold nuggets. I got some silver in here too. 27. Torchlight. Okay, cool. I think that that's everything that I can offload onto this guy. And I managed to get like 50 lockpicks out of it, if I'm not mistaken. 40 lockpicks. What's the difference?
Thank you. Come again.
He's so chipper about it.
Come see me anytime, friend. I'm here day or night.
Whoop. 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 Whoo. Or you can just use Vile Lair. Yeah, the Vile Lair is really the only reasonable way to get this quest. The only reasonable way to cure your vampirism. I don't think that the quest is really worth it. It is so long and so tedious. That being said, it makes a significant amount of sense to test the quest, because it's like, this is one of the more notorious things from the game, you know, from the original. It was like, oh yeah, you want to cure vampirism? Well, this is what you got to do. And by the way, if you thought the quest was tedious, hey, here's all the bugs and the ways that it's broken that we have to also, like, detail, you know? It's like, admittedly, the entire reason that I got into making YouTube videos was because the very concept of being a vampire is a busted, weird, not well implemented thing. But the game leans on vampires so heavily. There's so many vampires in this game. There are so many quests to clear out vampire dens or, you know, kill vampires. Like, they were really going hard on the whole, like, oh, vampires are in the game and you must cleanse the world of vampires. Just as a side quest thing. There's an entire den of vampires living in the city in the Imperial City that you can go through the trouble of cleaning out, and it's a side quest, like the Order of the Virtuous Blood or something, or I think it was called. So, like, they were really going hard on the vampire stuff and removing them from the world, and yet it's still so, whenever you become a vampire, it's just so bugged, you know. So to go back and be like, okay, well, this is the notorious thing from the original. Let's see how it is in this remake. They had plenty of time to try to fix it. The quest is cool if you accidentally got it. It's like a disease IRL. I hope there's going to be a mod that adds in the secret vampire cabals of the Imperial City from the lore. Oh, that's right. Frankly, the non-existence of vampire clans in this game is quite something else. Like, it was quite the thing to become a vampire in Morrowind. And I remember playing through Morrowind and wanting to do the vampire stuff because I'd heard about the clans and everything. And I think it was 3 different clans of vampires that you could be part of. And I remember being very confused because Oblivion was what I played first. And I was like, well, how do I feed on blood? You know, how do I suck blood? And no, you don't. You don't suck blood as a vampire in Morrowind. That's just not a thing. It's treated as a completely different mechanic that operates in a completely different way. And people spot you as a vampire on sight. They know that you're a vampire immediately. You know? Admittedly, I think you have to talk to them before they'll actually, like, recognize you as a vampire. And they won't attack on sight, but they won't speak with you. So... Oh, hello, Luna1234. There is no Discord. I do not have a Discord. I'm not much for the community management. Hence the lack of one. Give me my fly mantis. Time is it? About 5 o'clock in the morning. 3 more hours. We'll see whether or not I can... We'll see whether or not there's enough work to be done in here. Picking mushrooms. I don't think that there's enough, like, mushroom picking to be done to fill up the rest of the day. Whoop. Well, that's my stopping alarm right there. Strife just lurks in other people's Discords. I really do. I don't really talk on Discord with people very often. I'm mostly a DMs type of person. So I guess you could say I slide into your DMs often. Oh, yeah. Okay, where am I? Elven Gardens. Market District. Honestly, I also hope they add more NPCs to the Imperial City. It especially feels empty in the remaster for some reason. I understand you on that front. Okay, so we want to go into, what is it, the Merchant's Inn? Yeah, the Merchant's Inn. And we're going to hang out and we're going to talk to the what's-his-face who hangs around in here. Okay, so 2 hours, I guess. Being a vampire in the older games wasn't worth it, kind of until Dawnguard DLC in Skyrim. You know, that's the very first time that they've ever taken vampirism and really, really fleshed it out, given it like a skill tree and everything.
Whatever you need, I'm at your service.
Okay, so let's
I
barter.
offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Don't need that class bow. Can I get him up to 80% of value? Yeah, I can. Okay, and that looks to be everything that I needed to sell because I'm finished. I'm maxed out. Let's buy some repair hammers. I'll just go for 10 for now. I don't want to over encumber myself.
A bargain at any price. Thank you for your business. Take care.
Okay, so I forget, is there an alchemy shop here in the Imperial City? Fighting chance. Red diamond jewelry. The feed bag. Jensen's good as new merchandise. Three Brothers trade good. Black Horse courier. He dungeon masters in Discord. Ever present, but always invisible. God. The best defense. The Gilded Carafe. I think that this is just like a tap house. What the? You have a screaming Nirnroot in your head. Does that not drive you crazy?
Hello again. You're more than welcome here. I have everything for the budding alchemist under one roof.
That's fantastic. Let's
Yes.
let's do a little bit of persuasion. Okay, so she hates these two, so...
No, sure, don't. That's a bit excessive. That's a bit... Don't, please. I'm sorry. Don't. I doubt. No more. Not bad. Not bad. No more. Sure, don't. I'm not buying that one. I see. Let's
Barter.
do business.
What do you have that is worth my time? Journeyman's Alembic. Wait a minute. R. Oh, she is an expert. Let's shoot for 55. See if I can get away with that. Oh, I was actually able to buy it. Spittlestick. We've got Bloodgrass. 5 Bloodgrass for 10. All right, that's good. Oh-wee. Maybe she uses it as white noise. Nirnroots are the white noise sleep aid of the time. Oh, that would be perfect. Is this the speed dating that I've heard about? Excuse me. Okay. And then it's all alphabetical. I don't have... She's not going to have anything for me, so... You can't find master equipment. The best equipment that you can find at a store is expert. So... Novice, novice, novice. I mean, I've got the Journeyman Alembic that I need now, so that's all that I can
Come back
hope
and
for.
see me again.
I will.
Be seeing you.
All right. We will return to the waterfront. I need to stash this Alembic. I don't need to be carrying it around with me. do a Harkon and delete the sun. GG.
Well met.
All right. Off into the pit. Okay. We want to take that alembic out. We want to put the journeyman alembic in. Okay. And for the quests, what is my quest situation? The ashes of a powerful vampire to complete our cure. I should search the area. Okay, let's inspect this. Melisinde. Soul gems. Melisinde gave me a special dagger, which I am to collect the blood of an Argonian. I should find an Argonian, stab him with the dagger, and return it to Melisinde. Requires the ashes of a powerful vampire. I should search the area near the North Panther River. Okay, so garlic was the other thing. Just enough garlic. Okay, so what was it? It was garlic, it was bloodgrass, nightshade. At least 5 portions of nightshade. That's good enough. Okay, so we've got the nightshade, we've got the bloodgrass. Let's fast travel back out and give her those things. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do the other things that are necessary, and you're probably not going to see me do it on stream because whenever I... What the... Man, I can feel the frame rate chugging around here. All right. Return to Darkglow. I hated the Nirnroot quest.
What? What brings you to this neck of the woods, sir?
All right, so bloodgrass.
Ah, excellent. I hope getting it wasn't too much trouble for you.
No problems. Garlic.
6 cloves, just like I asked for. Very good.
And the nightshade.
Wonderful. I do hope you didn't try to eat any of it. It can have very nasty effects on one such as yourself.
I didn't know about the glitch the first time, so I was pissed when I had to hunt down every Nirnroot in Oblivion. What's the matter with hunting down Nirnroot? It's one of the more, like, cathartic things that you can do. It's a relaxing process of just exploring the world. Kind of peaceful running around beaches of Cyrodiil picking roots, killing crabbies. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about it.
Bye.
Okay, so I've... Sure enough, there's a necklace there. Okay, cool. So I've done that. What remains is to stab an Argonian and take on Hindaril. So... Oh my god, that is so far away. Well, okay then. Unfortunately, I have to stop, though. It's 10 minutes past my stopping time. I have responsibilities to fulfill in my normal everyday life, despite the fact that I started late. It's unfortunate that. Chat, you probably won't see me doing this thing in particular. I'll pick up wherever I pick up whenever I stream again at noon, U.S. Central Time on Saturday. Go ahead and save here. save number 4? Yeah, save number 4. Go ahead and use that. And whack. Go ahead and swap here. Responsibilities, what are those? Yeah, I know, right? It's absolute insanity. Okay. Go ahead and exit the game. Okay, to everyone who's hanging out... Excuse me. To everyone who is hanging out on the YouTube side of things, thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you want to see more, there is an archive for you to enjoy. I'm posting the link in chat right now. If you want to find my my archive of all of the other streams that I'll do, you're only going to get me streaming on my main channel while I am playing Oblivion. After I'm done playing Oblivion, I'm going to roll back to co-streaming to my archive channel. If you want to catch those streams whenever they're available, be certain to subscribe to that channel there. Okay? Will Strife Live. That's the way that it goes. And to everybody on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. I'm going to say goodbye to you, and I will hopefully see you whenever I come back for some more Oblivion on the weekend. Until then, though, thank you so much. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you all later.